How you guys doing today? My name is Issa. I'm your host, your CEO of Sunnah Aroma Academy. Okay, I want to get straight to the point today. Today, basically what I want to do, this is lesson 2, by the way. All right? Lesson 2. So if you guys haven't watched lesson 1, you actually need to go watch lesson 1, because if you really want to learn how to sell the oils and you want to get the techniques down pat, then you have to follow the procedures and their proper steps. You see? It's just like, for example, why would you go to DTE and go and get your lights and gas cut on when you don't have any place to stay? Right? So you place everything in their proper perspective. So watch lesson 1 first, and then you watch lesson 2. Actually, I will advise you to watch the difference between Sunnah Aroma and Sunnah Aroma Academy, then lesson 1, and then here lesson 2. Okay, so lesson 2, what is lesson 2 about today? Lesson 2 is about the 3 types of oils. Now, I really kind of contemplated upon this, because at first I was going to actually, lesson 2 is actually going to be about pricing, picking your prices. But I said, you know what, that wouldn't make any sense, because if you don't know the types of oils, what's the point? So I said, okay, why don't I just get the prices first? I mean, why don't I get the types of oil first? There's 3 types of oils. Okay, 3 types of oils. You have the essential oils, you have the domestic oils, okay, and you have the imports. Now, what are the essential oils? Essential oils is stuff like, for example, olive oil, which is good for your skin, your hair. You have lavender oil, it calms you down. Peppermint oil, it helps for colds and things like that. Eucalyptus oil, you know, when your nose is stuffy, it kind of really clears your nose. It clears your nostrils. Okay, that's essential oil. Normally, people don't wear essential oil. People would not recommend to wear essential oil, but it's really good to burn. Put it in your bath water. Eucalyptus, you know, mix it with some lotion or something. You know, put it right underneath your nose so it can help you breathing. The next one, you have domestic oil. Now, domestic oils, majority of your sales will come from domestic oils. Anything, for example, that you have Sean John Unforgivable, Kenneth Cole Black, Polo, 50 Cent. You have Nicki Minaj, Minaj D, Nicki Minaj Gold, Paris Hilton, Perry Ellis 360, Halle Berry, all of the even Egyptian musk, frankincense and myrrh, Kush. You guys got a filthy mind, because I know what you guys thinking about. I know what you guys thinking about. When I said Kush, I know what you guys thinking about. Listen. Alhamdulillah, I've embraced Islam. I'm Muslim. I left that lifestyle alone. I'm done with that lifestyle. But anyway, I was just using some sense of humor with you guys. And actually, I'm going to make a video. It's going to be one of the lessons one day where it will be talking about the importance of good mannerisms, good character, sense of humor, because whether you believe it or not, that actually does increase the sales. Okay, so domestic oils. Domestic oils, all of the ones that I just mentioned, okay? Now, you have some domestic oils that they imitate the essential oils, like you have the peppermint domestic oil. You have the lavender essential oil. But these are the ones that you wear, not the ones for the health benefits, okay? Now, and I'm going to tell you a story. Before I go to the imports, I'll tell you a story, the reason why this is so important. One time, one of my customers, she came to me. She said, listen, brother, could you get the peppermint oil? I said, of course, I can get it. So I got the peppermint oil. And what happened was, when I got it, she came, she saw me. She was really happy to see me. And so what happened, she smelled it. She said, is this essential? I said, no, it's not. So she said, I wanted the essential. So guess what? I lost the sale. And that oil was sitting on my table for at least 3 months. All right? That don't really normally happen to me. Okay, so if I had known, I mean, we all make mistakes, and we make mistakes to learn from them, but I go through it, so you can't go through it after me. All right, so don't fall into the same mistake that I fell into. Know the difference between domestic oils, essential oils, okay? Now the very last one, last but not least, the imports. Now the imports are the top of the line. Import very concentrated oils. The reason why they call it imports because it comes from overseas. Stuff like, for example, oud, which is the most expensive one. You have stuff like Jannat al-Mawa. Oh man, Jannat al-Mawa is strong. You have Majmu 96, very strong. You have stuff like Blackstone. You have Jannat al-Naim, Jannat al-Firdaus. Smells really nice. Maliki Musk, which is clear and thick. All of that stuff are imports that come from overseas, but that type of stuff right there, customers, they got to come out their pocket to be able to pay for stuff like that, okay? So those are the imported oils, okay? So repeat after me. We have what? I'm waiting. Okay, since you can't say it, since you can't think of it, I'll just say it, okay? I understand you learn. It's only lesson 2, so I understand. Okay, the first one is the essential oils. The second one is the domestic oil. And the third one is the imported oils, okay? These are very important. Remember these oils. Remember the difference between them, what they do, okay? Last but not least, my name is Issa. I'm your host, Sunnah Aroma Academy. And right before I tune out, I want to let you guys know something. I intend for this to be like a social media class, mini university. So take a pen, take a notebook, write this stuff down. Write it down. When you go to school, what do? You take notes, okay? Write this stuff down. If you really, for some people that watch this video, they really don't want to take it serious. I mean, and I understand that and I respect that. You know, you watch it, you listen, that was pretty good, that was interesting. But there are some people that watch this, they want to actually change their life. They really want to sell oils and they want to be productive and they really want to make good money doing this stuff. And it is possible because I know a guy that sells oils. He has a shop in the mall. He's been only doing it 5 years and he's making $250,000 a year. $250,000. I don't even know people with a master's degree that make $250,000 a year. This guy never been to college, making $250,000 a year. Okay? And he don't know half of the stuff that I know about oils. But guess what? He making money, but guess what? He may not know half of the stuff that I know, but one thing that I do know about him, he got the go-getter mentality. So you have to have that zeal. Some people, they really want to make this thing happen. For those people that want to make it happen, this video, I put these videos on YouTube for you guys. Okay? So again, thank you for visiting Sunnah Aroma Academy. My name is Issa, your host, your CEO. Thank you for visiting, and I will see you guys for lesson 3.